What's going on, guys? Welcome to Level Up Drinks. What are we making today? Infinity Gauntlet. Stick around, Marvel fans. Okay, so the first shot is going to be the Space Stone. We're going to make that with blue curacao and tequila. So how we're going to make this drink is basically each shot is going to be 1 ounce of spirit and 1 ounce of mixer. Mostly, that's kind of the formula. A couple of them vary, but you know, we'll get there when we get there. But this one is going to be blue curacao and tequila, 1 ounce each. Because we want to get a pretty adequate amount of alcohol throughout the whole drink, but we also want the appropriate color. Look at that baby blue. Is that good or what? Spot on. Okay, so now, number 2, we're going to make the Mind Stone. That's going to have pineapple juice and coconut rum. If you've ever had a pina colada, you know those flavors go pretty well together. So we're using the pineapple juice in this case to get us that yellowish color that we're looking for. Nice. I see that's mostly yellow. That's yellow enough. Pretty good, right? Stone number 3, Reality Stone. We got whipped vodka and grenadine. Now obviously the whipped vodka is our spirit, and the grenadine is what's going to give us that red color that we need. Oh look, it's red. We already got our red color, right? Still need our whipped vodka. If you were paying attention. Red dead, dude. Now, my favorite, the Time Stone. If you're a fan of Marvel vs. Capcom, you know that's a brutal one to use in battle. And this one's gonna consist of melon liqueur and lime vodka. Got our green flavors. You can use Midori if you want. Like, I mean, any melon liqueur. I mean, doesn't really matter at all. It just has to be melon. If you want to be really daring, if you want, you can throw in some sour apple pucker instead of melon. But I'm trying to stay away from too many of the tart flavors. It just depends on your preference, however you want to make it. I'm going this route. Look at that, it's like green or something. What do you think? Alright, so we've got number 5, the Soul Stone. That consists of gold tequila and apple juice. Smells tequila-y. Alright, there you go. We got that sort of orangish color we were looking for the Soul Stone. Alright, so lastly, we have the Power Stone. The reason I saved that one for last is because it is a little bit different. In order to get the purple color that we're looking for, we have to use about 1/4 ounce of blue curacao, about 3/4 ounce of watermelon pucker, and then some gin. You don't really need the gin for the color, but that's just the spirit that we're adding. So the easy way to know, like, when you've got enough is to just kind of get close to filling the shot glass up when you pour in the melon liqueur. Stop about there. And just kind of spit into it with the blue curacao. False. That's too much blue. Let's try that again. Ooh. That is a fantastic shot by itself. Take 2. There we go. That's about where we want it. Got our purple. 1 full bottle of beer. Any beer of your choice, doesn't really matter. I'm going with Corona Extra on this one because I feel like it's a good mixer beer. It does pretty good in cocktails that I've made. But you go with whatever beer suits your preference. Just a good light beer. You don't want anything too heavy. And then you just go ahead and toss it into like the biggest beer mug you can find. Like, I mean, anything bigger than this is going to be a little too much. But you want basically the grandfather of beer mugs for this drink because it's going to be a lot of liquid. You just pop her top off. I'm going to pour a beer correctly in this video. For now, you just go ahead and leave this set off to the side, but this is the Infinity Gauntlet. We've made the Infinity Gauntlet, now we need to gather the Infinity Stones. Grab our bottle from earlier, and we fill it with orange juice. We want about as much orange juice in there as there was beer. Now you're going to take that OJ, pour it straight into your shaker. What do you do now, you must be asking? Well, you take those infinity shots, as we're calling them, and you just drop them right into that orange juice. Now you're going to want to shake this for a good minute because there's a lot of stuff in there. This is a lot of liquid in that shaker. There's not a whole lot of room for it to move around, at least in my shaker, because I don't have a massive one. So you want to make sure, if you have this size shaker, to shake it really vigorously. Okay, that should be plenty. Okay, now, simple thing to do, you just pour it right into your beer. We're combining our Infinity Stones with our Gauntlet now. Oh, look at that. Get messy with it. So, lucky break, it looks like the drink kind of comes out to a pretty similar color as the Infinity Gauntlet. It's got like a bronzish color to it. So that's fantastic. But now that that is made, confession time, I've never made this drink before. This was only on paper. I just thought I'd give it a shot, and we're gonna taste test this now and see if it came out any good. Fucking killer. Make this. And get all the extra little bits out of there because I want to make this last. And if you thought we were done, well, I've got a nice little treat for you. We haven't even added the garnish yet, so let's get to that. So you can go ahead and add any fruit garnish that you want. I chose sort of a color theme to go along with the corresponding colors of the Infinity Stones. So we've got an orange. This is a Cara orange, so it's got kind of a reddish look to it, but I mean, I'm counting the peel, okay? That's the orange. It has real appeal. We've got the yellow, which is represented by the lemon. Lime for green. Opening a canister of toothpicks takes forever because they got this childproof plastic on it. Okay, and lastly, you finish that off with a toothpick that has a cherry, a red grape, and a blueberry on it, so you get your red, purple, and blue. And you just kind of stick that into the orange peel. I say kind of stick that into the orange peel, but you want to exactly stick that into the orange peel. There you are. Bit of a messy drink, but totally worth it. Thanks again for hanging out, guys. As always, I appreciate you so much. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe and click that bell so you know when I release future videos. Also, check the description below and you can follow the link to my Patreon and you can get your hands on some exclusive content, which is pretty neat if you ask me. You guys go enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you next week.